Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, your podcast platform proudly brings to you Mid Peasants, the best podcast in the world, with your hosts, the Fluff Brendan and the Star Catherine, the Mid Podcast.
You can follow us on Twitter at The Mid Podcast and on YouTube at The Mid Podcast 6436. Make sure you add those numbers. And if you want to support the show, you can do so by becoming a Patreon member. Go to patreon.com/The Mid Podcast and select a tier that fits you, where you have access to our random shit episodes. You can also cash app the show, $ The Mid Podcast, or you can go to themidpodcast.com and get you some Mid Podcast merchandise. We've added some new items like our Nana story and What the Hell Mom items. So go check that out. Every little amount helps us continue the show and allows us to go to cool events like WrestleCade. Now, it's time to entertain our mid peasants with some
yellow people.
Hello.
How's it going?
It's going.
Oh my God.
So I get to do my whole spiel. It's been such a long time with the kid. So I'm going to jump into my spiel. Welcome to the Mid Podcast review of the newly released Marvel movie, Deadpool and Wolverine. I'm your host, Katherine, here with my co-host, Brendan, who's been MIA for ever. And our special guest, but not really that special if you've been listening to our House of the Dragon reviews, it's the Mid Podcast's favorite listener and supporter, Jordan. What's up, Jordan?
Hey, bitches.
Hey, bitch. So, before we get into discussing the movie, just a few quick interesting facts, because I like to pull facts. Question for the both of you gentlemen. Which MCU movie do you think did the multiverse the best? Ant-Man and Wasp: Quantumania, Doctor Strange: Multiverse of Madness, Spider-Man: No Way Home, or Deadpool and Wolverine? We'll start with Jordan since he's our guest.
Biasness.
No bias. But we'll start with Jordan since he's...
Honestly, the order that you said it in, reverse it. And that's the order that Deadpool and Wolverine is first. And I really... Oh, I do still like No Way Home, but the fourth wall breaking, we're gonna get into it because oh my God, there's one point where like I was having a stroke because it was so overwhelming. Like it was so incredible. I don't want to say what it was, but I will later. But yeah. Yeah. What do y'all think?
Being an unbiased person, it's No Way Home.
Oh my God.
That means he's being very biased.
Yes,
Yeah.
but no, it's Deadpool. It's 100% Deadpool. They did it the best so far.
Yeah, I tend to
Agreed.
agree. Doctor Strange, I was just like, oh my God, this sucked. Wasn't that impressed with Ant-Man and Wasp:
Yeah.
Quantumania. Spider-Man: No Way Home was okay, but I just don't like Spider-Man, as I refer to him as. My friend Daryl calls it Spider-Man. But yeah, I think Deadpool and Wolverine is probably the one that did it the best. So, moving on to some more information. Deadpool and Wolverine had the biggest worldwide opening weekend for a superhero film, or the biggest worldwide opening weekend for superhero films are in this order. We had Avengers Endgame come in at $1.22 billion with a B dollars, followed by Infinity War with $5 million, Spider-Man: No Way Home, $600 million, Captain Marvel, which I was surprised at because I thought that movie sucked, at $456.7 million, Doctor Strange at $450 million, and Deadpool and Wolverine at $438.3 million for an opening weekend.
Almost
You,
$500 million.
you surprised at any of
Crazy.
those? I'm surprised
No,
Captain Marvel's that
honestly,
high.
but
I enjoyed Captain Marvel.
me too. Me too. I'm uh I don't think I'm surprised by any of those. Maybe Doctor Strange a little bit because it was for like the time that it released, that was very new and very strange for Marvel. But yeah, I guess word of mouth like got around and yeah.
Deadpool had the biggest opening preview night for a rated R movie, the biggest opening Friday night for a rated R movie, was the biggest domestic opening weekend for a film in 2024, had the biggest worldwide opening weekend for a film in 2024, was the biggest opening weekend for a rated R movie, and it was the biggest opening weekend for a Marvel movie since Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah, I can't believe that it's like the biggest rated R. From what I read, it's the biggest rated R opening ever, if I'm not mistaken, which is incredible. I'm really shocked because like you would think like horror fanatics would like, but I guess there's not that many, at least compared to Deadpool fans.
Yeah, and really like the horror genre is just rehashing old movies. They're not coming up with anything brand new. It's just
Yeah.
we're gonna remake all these old movies.
Except for like Nope. If y'all haven't seen Nope, please go watch it. I don't even like horror, and it's
I don't
amazing.
either. I don't like
Make
horror movies.
Nope, Megan, what else? The I was gonna say Alien and Predator, those are pretty good, but that new Alien movie, I don't like it. The trailers, hell no. It just looks straight excuse me. It just looks straight horror and like no, like it doesn't look like anybody's gonna survive, which I don't care. Like if everybody's gonna die, okay, cool. I don't need to see it.
And Deadpool and Wolverine has already outgrossed the entire theatrical run of the last Marvel film, The Marvels, in only 3 days.
Yeah, that's unfortunate because I actually really like that movie. And I think
Still
it
haven't watched
was,
it.
huh? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I don't think
Yeah.
we've watched it yet, have we?
Nope.
Yeah, we ain't even
Really?
seen The Marvels yet.
Did you not want to?
Yeah, we didn't even go to the movies to see it.
Nope.
Oh, oh wow. I think it's I think it's pretty good. I don't want to say any spoilers. I do think like the most important and interesting part is the post-credit scene, unfortunately. And the only reason that is because they purposefully did that to get people to come to watch it, which even Ryan Reynolds promoting this movie was like, I guess they were asking about, and we can get into that as well. People were asking him about like, is this going to tee up any of the future Marvel movies? And he was like, almost not pissed, but like, kind of like being assertive about it. Like, this is not a prequel to a future Marvel movie. This is Deadpool and Wolverine. Like, get that out of your head. Like, and I like that because I mean, yeah, Marvel, like, I'm going off on a tangent again. Sorry. Marvel, they kind of started the whole post-credit scene, but it's kind of become like more the main reason people go to not all the movies, but this is the exception, but yeah, lately it hasn't been. But yeah.
Well, that's all the facts I have. So we're going to start with our overall thoughts of the movie. Brendan, you haven't talked in a while. What was your overall thoughts on Deadpool and Wolverine?
It was awesome. I loved it. But also, I just think more superhero stuff should be R-rated.
Yes.
Because R-rated, you get better action.
Yes. Clearly.
I can agree with that, but I see why they don't, because they kind of want it to appeal to like the younger audience too. And mom and dad might not want to take their smaller kids to see Deadpool and Wolverine or some rated R.
Oh, that's why Pixar's a thing.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
the kids
My
might like these
is
superheroes, though. That's what I'm saying.
my nephew is matter of fact, because I was just talking to my parents about how fucking good this movie is. I'm pretty sure they're gonna wait for it to come out on digital. And I told them as soon as it comes out on digital, I'm fucking buying it because I need to see the bloopers. I need to see the cutscenes, all that shit. I need to see it as soon as possible. But eventually my mom asked, like, is it okay if my nephew goes? Because I think he's like 12 or 13, around that age. I'm like, there's
Yeah.
no like nudity, but there is very vulgar language. But yeah. But I mean, and yeah, me, if I was a parent, I wouldn't mind because kids are gonna get exposed to that
They learn more at
eventually.
school. They already know them words at school.
Exactly. They probably say worse at school nowadays as well. Like, yeah,
I mean,
and
it's nothing for a
eventually, even if
kindergartner to
they,
drop the F bomb.
yeah, yeah, yeah. What was I about to say? Uh, oh shit, my train of thought just completely wrecked, and it's my fault. ADD is a bitch.
Getting into sangria.
Don't start. I'm actually pretty like
Sober?
95%. Yes, exactly. Yeah. Damn, what was I gonna say? Because it was actually kind of good. Oh, I was gonna say that even if their parents don't let them go see it in theaters, they're probably gonna look up not spoiler. Well, yeah, spoilers like clips on Twitter. Because the day this released, I got spoiled, which you know me, I don't give a damn about spoilers. Like I'm still gonna go see the movie. Um, but I already knew all the cameos going into this, but I didn't know any of the jokes. I didn't know the story, to be honest, because the trailers didn't really do much as to like explaining the story. So, and I also didn't know that they would actually show Wolverine's cow or call whatever it's called, the mask. Yeah. So
I was lucky I didn't get
that was the
spoiled
tangent.
anything really. Like I didn't see any of the cameo or hear about any of the cameos or anything. So
Yeah. I will say though, it wasn't me just scrolling and seeing spoilers. I searched them out. Because I seen somebody say,
Jordan.
"Oh, there's full clips on Twitter. Like, don't go searching. Be careful." Blah blah blah. Blah. I'm like, okay, bet. Let me go see what's going on because I want to know.
Jordan there with his phone.
Hell yeah! And I mean, yeah, I'm shocked that Twitter didn't delete them like faster, but I'm pretty sure there's still some on there. Obviously, especially the more popular it gets. But yeah.
Okay, well let's get into it. Who wants to go first?
You got it.
I didn't take notes for the first time. So I'm
Did
gonna have
you
to
really
wing it.
not?
I really don't
Oh
have any
God.
notes. I'm winging this.
Well, I
So
have a lot of.
let's start with the
Oh,
opening scene of him going to
uh,
look for Wolverine and
I
finding
didn't expect any of
the
that.
bones.
Oh, that was so amazing. There was there was like gasps in my theater, like of shock and maybe a little like bit of sadness. And I'm like, you fuckers, this is funny. Like this the still of him in the fucking grave, peeping his head out. Amazing. Oh
And
my
him just
god.
using the bones to kill the TVA people.
Yeah, and the song choice. All the music, well, the main two, Bye 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 and Like a Prayer, are both stuck in my head. Like they've been on repeat like for this past weekend and like probably for this week too. And I need that so that version of Like a Prayer is like clearly not the original. I don't know. Well, it seems like there's a chorus or choir singing in it. I need that in my life. I need that on Apple Music ASAP.
Well, maybe Apple Music will upload the Deadpool and Wolverine soundtrack.
I'm
The
surprised it's
score
not
is already
already out.
I know. Well, the score is out, but there's no like album, which I'm shocked. I mean, people have created playlists, but it's not the versions, yeah, that's in the movie, which makes me sad.
I was
But
enjoying how
yeah,
Deadpool was killing everybody with Wolverine's dead bones.
me too. I had notes about this. Oh God, let me find them. Fuck.
And at one
Maybe
point
I didn't
during
have notes
during
about
this,
it.
I was like, wouldn't it be some shit if Loki showed up since he works for the TVA now?
I'm really shocked he didn't, because in the background when they went to the TVA, you could see like the tree timeline or whatever. It was updated to match him being in charge of it all or whatever. Like, because you see like all the I don't know if they showed him in the background, like in the mural, but it all went to one point, all the timelines. So, uh, oh,
What you
I
think
found
of?
it interesting that.
Go
Oh,
ahead.
I found it interesting that even though he was just a skeleton, he was still wearing the shirt from Logan that he died in. I think that was interesting. I love it that they like just the smallest details. Like they didn't look over them. They were very meticulous, which makes me happy.
Brendan, you got any thoughts on the opening scene?
It was awesome. Seeing people get beat with a dead fucking skeleton. Gotta love it. And not a bad song choice.
This wasn't in my notes, but the part where he like takes a bone, bounces his words, bounces it off the fucking ground and it like ricochets and hits somebody. Oh, that was so good. So funny. That shit was hilarious. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Then him breaking out the dance, that was great.
Apparently, it was a legit dancer that actually wore the suit and did that. But I mean, even watching it back, it still looks like him. So yeah, it was incredible. And the fact that it was, I mean, they, they could have just done like a farce version of the dance, like a silly version of the dance. But the fact that it looked so good and was like spot on made it like 10 times funnier. Like, oh my God, it was incredible. The head bob, oh my God, it was so good. Oh, I loved it.
It's easily one of the best intros to MCU movie.
Agreed.
What you got next, Jordan?
uh, let me see. Some of it, my notes aren't totally in order, which is unfortunate. Uh, I should have took more notes. I didn't take that many. There was just so much. Oh, one more note about by the song choice of it being Bye Bye Bye. Apparently, that song came out in the year 2000, which was oh my God, which was the year the first X-Men movie was released. I found that interesting.
Oh, that is
Um,
interesting.
yeah. Uh, also just uh oh, the Wolverine pool reference where he took like the claws from the skeleton. Yeah, that's Wolverine pool is like from the comics. I found that interesting. I'm gonna say this like 20 times. Speaking of 20 times, apparently Ryan Reynolds pitched Kevin Feige 20 versions of this movie before he agreed to make it.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So he
Wow.
was like dedicated. So when he was, because I watched so many interviews of them talking about this movie. So when Ryan says like we couldn't find a story for the longest time, but then when Hugh agreed to do it, that's when things kind of clicked. I'm like, he really was not lying. Like I'm sure most of those were like were prior to Hugh Jackman agreeing to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Um the
Uh,
scene,
Go ahead.
oh, what was your I was gonna
I was gonna talk about when Deadpool went when they finally caught him and took him to the TVA
Was that before or after Happy Hogan?
After.
after.
Oh,
Oh yeah, Happy Hogan
because
thought
I have
he
no.
was part of the Avengers or something.
Yes. Oh my God. What's your superpower? Parallel parking? Oh my fucking God. That is the superpower though. Especially if you're doing it without cameras. Oh my God.
I can
Because
parallel
I
park
can't.
without
Mm-mm.
cameras.
Oh,
Nope.
speaking of that scene, if you notice, there was the picture of Tony and Peter at the start thing, and the Iron Man helmet was covering up Peter.
Because he probably couldn't be in this movie because if he was, that would involve Sony. And they probably
But
wouldn't even agree to do it,
the theory
possibly.
that I saw was because since people forgot about it, because of the end of No Way Home.
Oh shit. Oh my
Yeah,
God, I
that's
just got
true.
chill bumps. That's crazy. Um, but speaking of like Easter eggs from that scene, there's so many. Like, there's so many Iron Man 2 references and just Iron Man in general. Where's my notes? Because I made a lot of notes about this. Fuck. Where are they at? Um,
Oh, Brendan,
uh,
off topic. Brendan, we're getting the collaboration versus Beast Mortez, Roderick Strong, and Roosh Wednesday.
Okay.
I get to see Roosh.
Roosh.
Oh, he's
Um, the briefcase suit was in there. My next note, I don't remember where this scene was from, but there's one scene where he's like reading a book, where Deadpool's reading a book, and the book is called The Canadian Mounted. I don't know what it's about. I'm assuming Canadians. Um, but apparently, because I was watching an interview and Kevin Feige and well, Hugh Jackman has said this like for the longest time promoting when he was promoting this movie. Is that like whenever he saw oh, because like shortly after he retired is when he saw the first Deadpool movie. Like, well, he retired shortly before the first Deadpool movie like premiered, and when he went to go see it, like he was like, "Oh shit, I have to like team up with Deadpool now, but I just retired." And when he said that when he saw it, it like and it inspired him like about the team up. Like he said that he saw like Planes, Trains, and Automobiles among other movies. But the Canadian Mounted book apparently is an Easter egg from that movie. And I was wondering what the Easter egg was because even Kevin Feige said that there is an Easter egg from Planes, Trains, and Automobiles in the movie. And so that, yeah, I found that interesting. Oh, also, when Blind Owl says what was it? Oh, she said something. I quoted it, but
Oh, she
now I
wanted was
can't remember it.
cocaine.
Oh, well, yeah. But no,
That's what
she
she cares
said,
about is some cocaine.
she said, I pray. She said, I'll finish. Damn, what was it? She said something like, I'll finish the job God failed to do, or something about like fire finishes. I hope God, something about like a fiery finish, like, but that was a reference to his origin story because he was literally about to burn alive from like fire. Um, but then his powers kicked in, which saved him. So yeah. Um, but Deadpool at the TVA, when he saluted Captain America, I was like, what the fuck? Oh my God, just that whole scene. There's so many jokes. It's so much. I'm probably getting ahead of myself, but like I know I said in the intro that like there was one point where like I was like overwhelmed because it was so incredible. It was the fourth wall breaking when he was at the TVA, when he was about to join the MCU or whatever. And he what was it? He looked towards the camera, broke the camera with his head, like head butted the camera, and then grabbed the fucking what is it?
The
The
mic.
mic and started talking in it. Like, what? Oh my God. It was so good. Oh my God. And there was like the camera looked broken. Oh, it was so good. That's the fourth wall breaking that makes me happy. But yeah,
That's what's in
incredible.
it. Basically, him telling Fox to fuck off.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Also, I'm gonna go a little sports ball for like 10 seconds, but he says, oh, where is it? There's oh, when they're showing like footage of the Avengers, there's a there's a screen that shows a video of Deadpool accepting an Emmy, like in his own behalf, a Ryan Reynolds show, Welcome to Wrexham, which Wrexham is like his sports ball team that he co-owns with Rob McElhenney. I probably butchered his name, but I think it's soccer. I don't
It
know.
is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then yeah. Um, but yeah, I found it interesting. And that clip of Deadpool accepting the Emmy on behalf of Ryan Reynolds is actually like he sent that to the Emmys because he couldn't be there that night. So that's like a real clip, which I found funny. But yeah, there's so many Easter eggs. It would take probably years just to go or weeks to go through them all.
Probably.
But yeah.
Yeah, you'd probably have to watch the movie 3 or 4 times to pick up on stuff.
Oh yeah. Last thing about Wrexham, and then I'm done with sports ball for now. But there's even team members from there's oh my God, there's even members from the team in the movie. Like they play variants of Deadpool.
Hmm.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
I did.
yeah. Don't ask me who they play because I forgot. But yeah.
What was your
Um.
first impression of the gentleman at the TVA that wanted Deadpool to join? I forgot his
He's
name.
a bitch. Paradox.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
Paradox.
God.
What was your first
Yeah.
impression of him?
He's a bitch.
I loved his name, but just from not saying that all people with a British accent are snooty, but he absolutely was snooty. And as Brendan said, a bitch. Not in a good way.
Like I figured he would be like one of the bad bads. Like he had
Oh,
something.
he was, yeah. He was automatically when I seen him, I'm like, oh, he's a villain. I don't know if
Mm-hmm.
he's the main, well, clearly he's not the main villain, but he's not a good person.
Mm-hmm.
Um, oh, off subject, but kind of on subject, because he said this when he was at the TVA. the power of the Marvel Cinematic Universe is about to change forever. Oh my God. I love it. Oh my God. That was a
That's
reference to The Rock and Black Adam.
something interesting is if you go look up the cast on Google, it has the guy that played Paradox as Mobius.
Mobius.
Yep.
Like the Mobius we like from fucking
Yep.
from Loki? Oh no. Hell no. No.
He's a variant. He's a Mobius variant.
So
Mm-mm.
either Google fucked up or it's a Mobius variant.
Yeah, I hope Google lied.
What did
Because
you think
hell
about
no.
when Deadpool went to try to find a Wolverine since one was dead? I
Oh,
loved Baby Wolverine.
yes, I was about to say. Oh my God. Comics accurate Wolverine. I loved it that like I love it that they were like throwing shade at all the people were like because they've been saying it for years. Oh my God, we want a comics accurate Wolverine. That's short as shit. Do you really? Because he looks not intimidating at fucking all. Not at all. Uh, I'm definitely getting ahead of myself. The two fights between Wolverine and Deadpool, incredible. Like nothing has been done like this, I don't think, like in Marvel like history. I mean, there are like the good like fights like Cap in the elevator, Shang-Chi on the bus, but this might almost be better than them. Like both fights. The car was incredible. It looked like a fucking crime scene by the time they were done. Oh my
That was
God.
some high
And
And
that
then
was
then
some high intensity fucking in that car.
it was
I mean,
so
the dude fucked the girl
incredible.
so hard that her period came.
Oh God. Oh my God. And
hey,
then the first oh
like what they said in the movie, the Honda Odyssey fucks hard.
no. Oh my God. Oh my God. The first fight when he was crawling, like where Wolverine was crawling for a little bit towards Oh, I took notes on that. Oh,
Oh, when
where's
he
it
was on
at?
all fours, like he looked like a spider monkey.
Yeah, but like, and it was the first fight, and I don't see it in my notes. I know I have it somewhere. Oh, here it is. Like before the fight, Deadpool even pauses, and what did he say? I took uh oh, he was talking about how amazing the fight is about to be, and to quote, "Get your special sock out." I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. And then they show him running. Oh my God. It was so good. So good. There was one point, oh, when they were fighting the what was it? The Deadpool Society?
The Deadpool core.
Of Core, yeah. On the bus, another bus fight. But like when they got to the end and they did like that comics accurate shot of them like busting through the glass. I didn't notice it, but people were saying that Wolverine even growled like
Did he?
during that scene. Apparently, and I'm like, now I need to rewatch
I
it.
didn't notice it. That's what I'm saying. You have to go
Me
back.
either.
You're gonna have to go back and watch this like several
Yeah,
times.
yeah. I didn't notice him growling, but now I'm gonna have to go back. Oh, when he's at the TVA, I'm going all over the place. Fuck it.
That's fine.
Um, he um he compares the TemPads, like he calls them Amazon Fire phones, which is fucking hilarious considering that Amazon phone Fire phones were considered a failed product. Like damn, kind of like the multiverse was a failed product.
I mean,
Which
Amazon takes shots at Marvel all the time.
yeah,
I mean, The
exactly.
Boys
Yeah.
is just like I love that show.
Yes. Oh my
Like,
God. And this is like the closest thing we have to it. So yeah, rated R, throwing shots and making jokes. Amazing. Speaking of, when they show the Calverine, Henry Cavill. Oh my God, that was incredible. What was it that he said? He was like, I promise you we're not gonna treat you as bad as those people down the
Yep.
street did. Oh my God. Oh my God. I busted out laughing with that. Oh, it was so good. So good. Also, when they show oh, okay. Well, before I get to that, apparently Ladypool was inspired by Lively on Gossip Girl. Like the creator of Ladypool, like that was the inspiration behind Ladypool because he was a big fan of Gossip Girl. So yeah, I found that interesting. Also, I loved it when Wolverine like went full Ronin. Well, I didn't love it because it was kind of sad, the reason behind it, like in his universe. Because he what was it? He like I think he actually got super drunk and then
Oh
like they
yeah,
killed all his
Hmm.
they
X-Men
killed all the
family.
X-Men. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then that's when he went full Ronin. So kind of sad, but also kind of cool that he went Ronin. Also, I made a
Ronan,
note
what's
about this
wrong with
somewhere. I don't see it.
Ronan?
I mean, I do too, but it was sad, like the reason he did it. But I mean, it's sad the reason Ronan became Ronan in Endgame. So, but I made a note somewhere about, and I don't know where it is.
Can we talk about
Yeah.
Deadpool's toupee when he's like the used car salesman?
Oh my God. The, and that got the biggest reaction whenever he went to the TVA elevator or whatever, and there was still like bits of it like in the staples. Oh my God, that got the biggest laugh. That shit, oh my God. Oh my God. Incredible. It was so good. Also the scene where like he goes to oh, where he's at the TVA and he's officially decided to become like part of the MCU, and he goes to the MCU Taylor. That the montage of them slapping his ass and grabbing his crotch. Oh my God. Oh my God.
But didn't he say it
Oh my
smelled like a new
God.
car?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Which is the
Yeah.
same thing Spider-Man said when he got his new suit in Endgame
Homecoming.
or
Yeah.
whatever.
Or was it in game?
Homecoming.
Or
Or
Infinity
no,
I
it was
think it
War.
was
Infinity War.
Infinity War,
Yeah.
yeah.
He's
When
like,
he's like in
Mr.
space,
Stark, it
yeah.
smells like a new car in here.
He's had like 4 different suits in the MCU.
Yeah. Uh Speaking of Spider-Man, the thwip sounds in the car. Oh, that was hilarious. Oh my God, I love that. And I don't think they showed it in the actual movie, but or maybe they did and I forgot. But oh no, because well, there was like a special look like on one of the late night talk shows where like after he does that, in the special exclusive clip or whatever he like how did it go? He like stops and like spins or whatever, and they cut it. But yeah, it happened differently in the movie. I'm trying to remember how, but I don't remember. Shit. But yeah, that was hilarious though. Um.
And leave it to
Oh,
Deadpool to find the worst Wolverine variant of all.
right. Oh my God. And I was gonna talk about that. Like the whole reason he's the worst. Well, not like that, but like the reason he the oh my God, words. Fuck it. I'm gonna just say it. My note is that it's crazy. Oh yeah, because in the comics, the Avengers they work for the government. So when and the X-Men clearly don't work for the government because they're mutants, and the Avengers technically in the comics aren't mutants. Well, at least like not originally. And because they work for the government, whenever the government starts like killing mutants, they have to like start killing them too.
Which
I
I
found
kind
that.
of hope we do see an Avengers versus
r-
X-Men movie.
Yes. Oh my God. Yeah.
And just let the Russo brothers direct it.
Yeah. Because clearly they know what they're doing.
Yep.
Um. Yeah. Uh.
Can we talk
What
about
did y'all think
Paradox
about X?
pruning Wade and Logan into the void?
Oh yeah.
That's where he meets
Well,
Johnny
I knew.
Storm as Chris
Yeah.
Evans.
I knew they were gonna go into the void eventually. So that didn't really surprise me. And knowing that they weren't gonna like completely die when he pruned them kind of like didn't really make me sad about it. But
Yeah.
yeah, Johnny Storm, oh my God. That whole thing was hilarious. I love it that they gave him stuff. Well, in the original Fantastic Four movie, he is kind of sassy and he does have that
Mm-hmm.
natural, where's he from? Jersey? No,
Boston.
Boston. But and yeah, yeah, he does have that accent in that movie. Like, so I loved it that I love it that they like gave him full reign to like be as colorful with his language as possible. Because I'm pretty sure he's like that in real life. I feel like he's like that in real life, but not in like a road rage type of way, but like jokey type of way. But yeah, I feel like he's more like Ryan Reynolds than we know.
I could see that.
Yeah, like because the interviews I've seen with him and his brother. By the way, his brother's gay, which makes me happy. Like, and he's so loving and caring and accepting of it. But yeah, their interviews are hilarious. He's so funny. But yeah. But no. Oh, what was it? I can't believe I the way he died was hilarious, but also sad. Cause like, no, I hope he comes back. Like, or I hope another version of him comes back. I don't know. But that end credit scene was hilarious. Like when before he what was it? He said and Johnny Storm said something like, and you can tell her too. And Deadpool's like, okay. Oh my God.
You done fucked up by saying that.
Right. Just as okay.
Okay.
Bet. Oh my God.
What was your thoughts when you've seen Cassandra Nova?
Her fingers are really interesting. I didn't think I would like her as much as I did as a character. Oh my God. The way she would like
Mm, no.
face fuck with her fingers.
Mm,
Oh
no.
my God.
That creeped me out.
The noises that it made, like the sound of like like tissue being moved and bones being moved around.
Mm.
Oh God. But it was very well done. And they gave her longer fingers just to make it extra creepy. It was very well done, but
It
it was
was
still very
cool,
creepy.
but yeah,
Yeah,
it was creepy.
it reminded me, excuse me, of Scarlet Witch in Multiverse of Madness when she kind of went down that horror path. Maybe like a better version of that. I love the Scarlet Witch, but they did her dirty in that movie.
That's
I mean the
another
horror
movie.
was kind of cool, but
I feel like
yeah.
Multiverse of Madness is a movie that would have been better with the different rating.
Yeah. Yeah. Agreed.
Same thing with Venom, Let There Be Carnage.
Oh my God, yes. I hope well, they're not gonna do it. I was gonna say, I hope with the third Venom they wait, is it gonna be rated R? I don't think so. Is
I don't
it?
think it has a rating
I
yet.
don't think they've rated it
Oh,
yet.
well, fingers crossed, because there's about to be a shit ton of Venoms, not Venom, well, symbiotes on Earth. If it has a, hmm, it better be something close to rated R at the very least. Um, but yeah. Speaking of Multiverse of Madness, um, I forgot what they called
Oh,
them, but like
speaking, well, you were talking
X-23's
about
team.
Venom. you were talking about Venom. Tom Hardy said that he's hinted that Venom: The Last Dance could receive a rating R from the Motion Picture Association. So maybe.
Yay. I wonder if they're gonna like allow it to happen though. Well, it is Sony, so possibly.
Yeah, but Sony
Also, where
when it comes to live action.
Where is the Craven movie? Aren't we supposed to be getting that soon?
Yeah, it keeps getting
I think
pushed
they
back.
December? October?
pushed back.
Yeah.
Don't he come out with back-to-back movies?
I don't know, but
Wait, where's the
like
when is
I'm
the
gonna give
Venom?
my thoughts on Cassandra, but like I was expecting her to be more of a bad. She didn't seem that bad to me, you know? Like she was supposed to be like this really villainous
Yeah.
type person, and she really didn't come across that way to me.
Yeah.
I do think she was overpowered, and I do think she was very maybe too selective of when she used her powers. Um, I think that maybe could have been written a little bit better. I don't know. And she also seemed a little bit silly as well. I don't know.
Craven is supposed to come out December
13th.
13th of this year.
Huh. Oh, and I think Venom is supposed to come out in October.
Something like
Yeah.
that. They haven't announced it yet.
Yeah, because like September
Like, they
we're getting
released
what?
the trailer.
September we have
September is Transformers.
Then I think
Transformers
Venom.
1. Then is there any other MCU movie coming out this year?
I don't think so.
No.
So the next MCU movie will be
February.
Captain America.
Yeah.
Which that looks fucking great.
Oh yeah. I'm excited for Red Hulk. And
You
then
just
also
like
freaking
you just got the hots for the Hulk.
Oh,
Love
bigger
you,
is better.
Jordan.
Bigger is better. No, I
That's
also
what
am
you
excited
say.
for freaking I'm also excited for Falcon, the new Captain America. Like, cause what was it? His it's kind of like Top Gun now, like with him and what's his face that was actually in Top Gun? I forgot his name. But his new partner from um the show. I can't remember his name.
Is it Danny?
That's that I think that's the name of the actor. Maybe. Danny Ramirez. I think that's his name. But whatever his character's name is, Starhawk? That sounds wrong. It might be, I don't know. It might be
Roquin
Starhawk.
Torres.
Yeah. Torres.
Danny Ramirez
Yeah.
is the actor.
Yeah. But I'm excited to see him in this. But because it is both of them are like it really is like Top Gun because they're like they even in the they show them break the sound barrier. Like so it's like little personal fighter jets. I'm excited. But yeah.
Personal fighter jet.
I know, right?
But can we talk about X-23 showing up? And
yes,
Gambit
that was
and
on my
Blade.
notes. All that was on my notes. I didn't notice it until like the people reviewing, not reviewing, but like new rock stars breaking down everything. They notice every fucking thing. Apparently the place where like their hideout, speaking of Multiverse of Madness, is oh, what's it called? Fuck. But it's like the huh?
Is it the place where collapsed?
Yeah. Yeah, it's like the ruins of that. It's in my note. Darkhold Temple.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, also, I just saw it. Speaking of like, what's the word? Oh my God, my brain. I'm having a fucking stroke. Freaking Easter eggs. There. Oh my God, words. The chair throne that Cassandra sits on is Thanos' throne. That's incredible. So like she must have came across a Thanos and like, but yeah.
That Thanos was a bitch.
Also, the sling ring with the freaking Infinity Stones on it, I found that interesting. It was really cool, really pretty, but also that breaks logic from Loki, because if that's from a different universe, it shouldn't be working where she's at. Well, they didn't really use the Infinity Stones. They
Yeah,
just used
no.
the sling ring. True. Damn, never mind. I was
You were
getting
onto
somewhere with that.
something.
I was. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I hope, or maybe all that could work in the void. Who knows? I hope they like do away with that because like that's so stupid. Like Infinity Stones are Infinity Stones. Let them do what they do. I don't know. I think that's a little
Infinity
ridiculous.
Stones life
Maybe
matter.
Infinity Stones like
I'm
that.
done with you.
Boy.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, I found it funny that of course Nice Pool can't fucking regen not like heal. The irony. God, that was so fucking funny. And I loved it that when who was it? Was it Deadpool that walked out with Dogpool? Also love Dogpool. Dogpool supremacy. Dogpool
Dogpool's
is that
great.
bitch.
No, me and my friends
Dog
were
Poo was the
talking.
star. Dog Pool was the star of the show.
Me and my
She really
friends,
was.
we were talking, and they were like, "That dog is so ugly that it makes it cute."
Yeah. And I think it was Ryan Reynolds or somebody was saying like, no, it wasn't him, but like one of the review, like maybe in New Rock Stars, I think they mentioned it maybe, but they were like, you can tell that the dog like gets spoiled and like treated well, which like that
Hmm.
made me happy. I'm like, because with it being so ugly, well for me, I would worry that it would be like treated like shit because people are assholes. But yeah, speaking of people not being assholes, I loved it that they stopped shooting whenever he walked out with Dogpool. Like, oh yeah, don't kill the dog. Don't kill the dog. We don't need that.
See, Deadpool has a heart.
Yeah. And they even I think they also like stopped shooting with when Pete was
Yep, when Peter showed up.
yeah, yeah. So it seems like they all have like a best friend named Pete, or they all have a Pete in their universes. But yeah,
Have fun with my Peter.
I'm waiting for all
Is
the
that
right
exactly what was
wings
said?
to start crying and wanting to boycott the movie because they have Wolverine crucified on top of an X.
oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, I'll cry about it.
I'm waiting for
It's
them to
from the
come out.
comics, people. Shut up.
Exactly.
It's
But
Yeah.
they
actually
won't
Speaking of,
from it's actually from the Uncanny X-Men number 251.
speaking of those scenes, I don't think we even talked about the one where we talked about Henry Cavill. We didn't talk about the Hulk scene. But in the comics, it's not the Green Hulk, it's the Gray Hulk that he fights. But I'm still glad they even showed it. Like a little bit of it made me happy. But yeah, and then the comics accurate Old Man Logan, that was hilarious.
Oh, he looked
Because
like
he was
Clint
sitting on his
Eastwood.
porch and then
Oh
he
my
shot
god!
him. Yeah, that was so funny. Oh my God. Because you
was
didn't see the gun. It was under his like blanket or whatever. That was hilarious. Oh
if
my
I'm
God.
not mistaken, wasn't he in the brown and yellow suit when he was fighting the Hulk?
Yeah, yeah,
I need to see more of that suit.
yeah. Agreed. Also, I found it funny that he keeps mentioning Thor every time he wakes up. Like, does he have
That
like a
was
man
so
crush on
funny.
Thor? I mean, I don't
I think he
blame him,
does.
but
I
yeah,
think
I
he
mean,
does.
he
Well,
also clearly has a man crush on Wolverine, so I wouldn't be surprised. He has
so
taste.
because when they were at the TVA at the beginning, they showed Thor cry.
Yes. Wouldn't it be
Why was he
amazing?
crying?
I don't know, but wouldn't it be amazing if they actually paid that off in Secret Wars and it just be like a joke that's just super fucking hilarious? I really hope they put um Deadpool in Secret Wars. I don't think they
They
might
got to
I don't think they would put him in um
Doomsday.
yeah, I don't think they would put him in that because I think Kevin Feige is really hesitant to have him in Avengers movies because how I guess, well, how powerful he is. Like, because fourth wall breaking, he can fucking pause the movie. And yeah, which is clearly, yeah. So I don't know. We need more of him, but, and I need Kevin Feige to like suck it up and deal with it. Because,
I think
yeah,
with the success that the movies had in one weekend, Feige's probably like, oh, okay, we need to
yeah.
put him in some more stuff. Like,
Oh, yeah.
give us the Deadpool Spider-Man team up.
Yes.
At
Yes.
Sony, stop being little bitches and give it to him.
Yeah. Um, more jokes. I found it hilarious. What did y'all think about Gambit? Because I loved him. The voice, the accent. I hope that. So I'm sure y'all know he was supposed to be Gambit, but the movie got
Mm-hmm.
canceled.
Mm-hmm.
He said that he felt he should be Gambit because he has an incredible, like Gambit accent, like the
Mm-hmm.
Cajun accent. I hope that was not the incredible Cajun accent. The whole joke about him speaking like the Minions fucking killed me. Oh my God. Oh my God, that was so good. So good.
No, Gambit showed up, and you can ask Mother here. I may or may not have screamed a fuck yeah.
No, no, I was
I
excited.
can
Like
confirm there was a fuck yeah yelled in the theater.
even though the accent was hilarious, when they showed his powers, oh my God, because I love Gambit, one of my favorite characters. Oh, and then he not only the cards, but he even like it was like a distant shot, but he even had the staff. Oh, so good.
It would have
So
been
good.
badass if they recreated the scene from X-Men '97 with him and Wolverine, where he just powers up Wolverine.
Oh,
That would have been
I
cool.
forgot about.
It's like the first
Oh, I think
episode.
it did. Yeah, yeah, and like Wolverine. Yeah, yeah. I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Can
Let's
we talk
see.
about Cassandra's army, which included Pyro, Sabretooth, Juggernaut, Deathstrike, Azrael, Callisto, and Toad?
I was excited to see Toad letting Death Strike Sabretooth. I'm sad Sabretooth freaking died like so quickly, but also I was excited to see
I wasn't that
I
impressed with
forgot his
Pyro though.
name. Oh yeah. Well, he pissed me off because he like
He's a
killed.
bitch.
We didn't kill Johnny Storm, but he like also Johnny Storm's kind of dumb. Like Pyro, he can control fire, you dumbass. Why would you like? You should let somebody else deal with him. But what? Who was the red dude? Nightcrawler's dad. I,
I
The
think he
Russian,
is.
the Russian.
I forgot his name. The one that could like poof. He's right. He's Nightcrawler's dad in the comics. I forgot his name. He looked like Mephisto, but he's not. People thought he was Mephisto, but
There you
he's
go, people.
not.
There's your Mephisto.
I know, right? Oh my God.
Mephisto
Oh
confirmed.
my birds, yes. Oh my God. Uh
Thank
oh
God
my God.
Mephisto isn't confirmed still.
I mean, I do still want to see him, but I want to see him done well. Not as a joke, because we've joked about it enough.
I will say I'm excited for RDJS Doom.
I know some people are thoroughly pissed about it. I'm neutral. I I want to see footage. I want to see a trailer. Um,
If they
regardless,
do
I'm
it
excited.
like they did in the comics and he turns into the Iron Maniac,
Hmm.
then yes, it'll be fun. Like
Yeah.
he's
I mean,
actually Victor Von Doom, then I'll be a little bit hesitant about it.
I mean, Victor Von Doom is technology and magic, and Tony's Tony Stark. Well, yeah, Robert Downey Jr. has done the technology portion before, so just add one more layer, and I think it will be good. I think he's gonna do a good job.
Oh,
Um,
he's going to kill the role. I have faith in
yeah.
Jay.
Oh yeah, and it's gonna be with the Russo brothers. Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
I do kind of like. I am kind of like. Part of me is kind of upset that they didn't choose somebody new. It's like, but then again, not to be like negative. I don't know who approached who first. I don't think we'll ever probably know that. Um, but I feel like part of the reason RDJ accepted this is because outside of the MCU, maybe aside from Oppenheimer, his movies aren't doing that well. Like his movie shows, all that stuff, it's not doing that well,
Outside of Oppenheimer,
unfortunately.
I can't name another movie he's in recently that's not a Marvel.
Yeah, he did a Doctor Dolittle, which did not do well, which I was sad because I actually like Doctor Dolittle. But yeah, I didn't really like that movie. It was okay, but yeah. Um, on a brighter note, apparently 45%, roughly 45% of theater screens in the US. Well, I'm sure it's like going down now, possibly, maybe not, or maybe up. I don't know. But like the weekend of the premiere, apparently approximately 45% of theater screens in the US were, excuse me, were screening Deadpool versus Wolverine. I will say there was so many fucking showings at my theater, which is probably a good thing because it took me forever to put this pin on, which is why I kept pushing this my my showing back because yeah, I had just gotten off of work and I was like, oh my God, I need to hurry up and get ready. And yeah.
What was so we went Thursday, and there was a pretty decent crowd in the theater we went to.
Yeah, we went at 3
Then
o'clock as soon as it
Friday,
released.
then Friday, I went to go see Twisters with my grandparents,
Mm.
and there was a shit ton of people, and we went at 3:30
Oh wow.
on
Well,
a Friday, and the parking lot was full.
there was a shit ton of people just in the theater or in the theater to see Twisters.
In the theater, and a lot of
Oh,
them
okay.
had
I was
their
about to say.
Marvel stuff on.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and what I think there's like 16 screens in the theater,
Mm-hmm.
and at least 10 of them were showing Deadpool.
Damn. 16?
Yeah, we have 16 theaters in our local theater.
I think the one, I think mine, where I'm at right now, only has like 10, maybe 12, but it's a really small, it's a really small mall. Um, but yeah. I don't think I have anything else for my notes.
Uh, my mother screaming out "fuck yeah" when she got to see Hugh Jackman's abs.
Oh my God, yes. I
I
can't
did not
believe
do
this
that.
man.
Cannot believe you think I did that.
Jordan, she did it.
Come on now.
I would
The
never
truth
do
will come
nothing like
to the
that.
light.
I
Oh.
would never do anything like that. I am a good Christian lady.
Mm,
I gotta go to this
Christians
house before
have
lightning strikes.
Christians have needs too. Oh my God.
Yes, they do.
no,
And
but
mine's
that
going to be
whole
fulfilled Wednesday night in Greenville, South Carolina.
Oh my God.
no,
I
that
will
whole
say
scene
When
of
I see my man.
somebody pointed it out that it was, and I found it actually hilarious looking back, that it's very ironic that it like shredded his shirt, but Deadpool's outfit is completely intact. Like, what the fuck? Like, that was so funny. And they were talking. There was one point. Oh, there was one joke about Deadpool said it to Wolverine. Um, oh, what did he say? He said something like, you oh, you've let yourself go after the divorce," which is like in real life. He did get a divorce, and oh my God, I found that funny. There was something else actually,
I was really
and I gotta
surprised
find
that
it.
they didn't let Hugh Jackman like have a singing part in this, since he's known for his Broadway shows. That would have
Well,
been hilarious if they would have added like something like that in.
So,
the they do show or play like his I guess like, oh, like when they're like fighting in the car, it does cut to like one of the songs from The Greatest Showman briefly,
yeah,
but
because it's on the soundtrack. Because there's a K-pop song on there.
Yeah, but to actually see him like perform it in the movie would have been
oh yeah,
hilarious.
yeah.
I mean,
I
if
didn't.
they were talking to Cassandra the first time, he was like, "My buddy will go out into a fucking performance of The Greatest Showman," or something like that. Unrehearsed, he'll do it.
um I did also make a note that like at the beginning where he's like about to use Wolverine skeleton. He doesn't say Wolverine skeleton. He says Hugh Jackman skeleton, which was hilarious. Like, and then he started talking in an Australian accent, which made it 10 times more funny. Oh my God, I forgot what he said. But uh I forgot what he said, but he was talking in an Australian accent when he was joking about Hugh Jackman. Um oh, we didn't talk about um the Like a Prayer arrangement. I don't think we did. What did y'all think?
I liked it, and I'm not that big of a fan of Madonna.
Yeah, I mean, I'm more familiar with her newer stuff.
I like
Oh,
Madonna, the artist, which falls in the same category as Michael Jackson, the artist. Madonna, the
mm,
person. But
mm.
Like a Prayer has always been like one of my favorite Madonna songs.
Yeah,
It's that and oh, shoot, Take a Bow. Them are my two favorite Madonna songs. So I like the arrangement. I thought it was done
yes,
really, really good.
When
yeah,
they first got the Honda Odyssey, they busted out Avril Lavigne.
yes. Oh my God, I forgot about that scene.
I'm
One of my
just there singing Avril Lavigne in
uh,
the middle of the theater. Shout
You
out to
were?
my sister.
so spoiler alert. I didn't watch the whole thing because I have better shit to do. But I did watch like bits and pieces of like the premiere like on YouTube. And I didn't see her like there because I didn't watch the whole thing, but I follow Avril Lavigne on Twitter, and she did mention like that she was at the premiere, and she said thank you for letting me come to the premiere, and thank you for using my song. I'm like, what? And then she said what song? I'm like, oh my God, I love that song. When I found out why they played that song. Oh my God. It was just because of the, well, let me not say that. But it was just because of the fucking dog. Oh my God, that was funny. That was so funny. Like he's like, no, you can't have the dog. Cut to them driving and then playing that song. Oh my God. I thought it was gonna be something way more serious, like maybe something revolving like his love interest or something. Oh my God. That was so incredible. So funny.
And then what else was? Oh, when they don't die from saving the world, uh, they come out to Iris by the Goo Goo Dolls. Great band, great song.
I'm trying to remember. I probably would recognize the song. I forgot what it sounds like.
I'm not a good singer, so Mother, you can go because you know that song.
I'll
I don't
Google.
even remember that
I'll
song right at the moment.
I will look at it. Matter of fact, let me go. There's a website. I forgot the name of it. Of course I did. That like show like it will maybe they're updated. It'll have like a list of songs that is like all the music that's in like music and what? All
Was
the
it
music that
me?
is in
Go ahead.
TV episodes and movies.
Oh.
Do
Was
what?
it me or did anybody else not see the correlation when they were down in the basement trying to stop the machine thingy and they had like the different colors coming through? Did anybody or was it just me think of the scene in Infinity Wars where Wanda was trying to fight Thanos with one hand and destroy the stone in Vision's head with the other, and it had the two different colors?
Huh?
I think that just might be a you thing.
Might be.
I
Oh,
I don't know. Also, what was it that they were absorbing? That's my question. The
matter and
timeline?
antimatter.
Oh yeah, they did say that. Damn, I forgot. True.
Also, the first fight between Wolverine and Deadpool was played at Hell's Bells by
Was what?
AC/DC. It was
The f-
AC/DC, Hell's Bells, for the first fight
oh.
between Wolverine and Deadpool.
Can't go wrong with ACDC.
Yeah, no, there was a bunch of songs that I was just singing along to during the song movie. That's how you make a damn good soundtrack.
Oh, I do see Iris on this. Oh, I do remember this song. Oh my God, I love this song. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I do remember this song. That is a good song. I was gonna say they also played amazing song choice, by the way, but they played Glamorous by Fergie for the scene where like they show him getting the new suit. Hilarious. Hilarious.
And for the end credit scene, or the end credit thing, they played Green Day. Good riddance.
Oh yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, for like the oh God, that made me that made me
That
kind of
was cool to see
emotional.
though, with all
It
the
was
rock
yeah.
stuff and whatnot.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
the
behind the
the Wolverine
scenes.
montage and stuff.
Yeah, like the X-Men, like it was
Kind of
like
makes you
the
feel like
behind
he's
the scene.
dead.
Well, Fox is
Well,
dead.
Yeah, true.
yeah, yeah. That version of Wolverine is dead.
Dead as a doornail, I suppose.
Oh my God. But yeah, that montage, especially with that song, oh, yeah, it made me emotional a little bit. I didn't like boohoo cry, but like my eyes were wet. Yeah.
Cutting them onions there, Jordan, huh? See
Yeah,
me chopping
definitely.
onions.
The
Does it every
layers.
time.
Yeah.
Does it every time.
And
So I think we've covered everything. So we're gonna go to ratings. And out of 10, what would you rate Deadpool and Wolverine? Brendan?
was oh.
A 9.5.
Oh.
Jordan, what would you rate it?
I'm gonna just say 10 out of 10. I am curious why only a 9.5? Why not a 10?
I wish they would have done more with Cassandra,
True.
but
That
outside of that, perfect.
that's understandable. Captain, what about you? What would
I
you
think I'm
rate
gonna
it?
go with Brendan and give it a 9.5 for the same reason. Because like they kind of hyped her up to be like the big bad, and she really wasn't a
Yeah.
big bad. Like with Thanos, they hyped him up to
Yeah.
be a big bad, and he was a big bad.
Yeah. You know what? And then also they killed her off, which, and you know what, because of that, I'm a revert back. I'm gonna change my answer. 9.5. I'm gonna side with y'all because it at this point, oh shit, it got stuck. My bracelet got stuck on my shirt. At
Uh-oh.
this point, it's become a joke in in the MCU that like, oh, Marvel's known for killing off their villains. Like in in the movie they introduced them in like typically, which like you think they would learn from that. Like,
And they have.
no.
Because what? They never killed off villains they didn't kill off. Zemo.
Yeah. Yeah, and the ones they don't kill off, they either become good or they become an even bigger bad, like a Thanos or like
Yeah.
a Doom, I'm
Loki.
assuming. Loki, yeah.
Shit, who
That's
else?
an exception.
Outside of those two, most of the villains have died.
Yeah.
Do you think we're getting a Deadpool 4 movie?
If we
Oh,
do, it'll be the Spider-Man crossover.
that would be good.
I feel like that's the only way Ryan Reynolds would do it.
I will say I would be nervous about a Deadpool 4 movie because I guess the trauma that Thor 4, wasn't it the fourth movie with oh, what's his face? The most recent one, wasn't it the fourth Thor movie?
Thor, yeah,
Yeah. And that one was supposed to be funny too.
That one wasn't funny. That one was just downright stupid.
Exactly. Which makes me hesitant for them to make a Deadpool 4, but knowing Ryan Reynolds, it actually will be funny. Which,
Yeah,
and
that's what I'm gonna
this,
say.
I
That
do,
would be the only difference if Ryan Reynolds is the one that's
yeah,
doing the writing or pretty much
yeah,
if you let Ryan Reynolds and
oversees the
Sean Levy do it,
concept.
then it'll
yeah.
be fine. But
That
if
would be
it's
the reason I would say yes
anybody
to it.
else,
Yeah. Matter of fact, have Ryan Reynolds and the director for, I forget, Sean Levy? That
yeah,
sounds right.
hmm
Yeah, have them both do the fourth one. Yeah,
and then have Sony get off their high horse and let Spider-Man be in it. Please and thank you, Sony.
exactly.
Stop being little bitches, Sony.
Yeah, like clearly y'all don't know what the fuck you're doing, and you're not going to sell it to Marvel, so let them help you.
Stick the animation. You're
Let them
doing
help you,
fine.
help them, and
Let me
like
help you
it's like they,
help you.
yeah, it's like they don't want money. Like working with Marvel, and well, and the right people behind a movie at Marvel is just printing off money, printing off cash. Clearly, this is example A.
Like it's worked for No Way Home, worked for Far From Home, and it worked for Homecoming.
Exactly.
Like all three of those are good Spider-Man movies. Considering that I like watching the Tasma movies, but they aren't that good in my opinion. I'll watch
Yeah,
them.
yeah, the Tasm movies and the Tobey Maguire movies, they're not they're not the best Marvel comic movie like live action comic movies, but I guess they're popular because they're well now they're like classics. Um,
That's so I will say I do like the first Tobey Maguire Spider-Man if I had to choose one, but I'm just not that big of a fan of Tobey Maguire as Spider-Man.
oh, oh well. I think my favorite one, well, damn. I was gonna say the second one because of Doc Ock, but I do also like the third one because the symbiote.
The third one would have
However,
been better if they actually let Sam Raimi do what he wanted and put. No, that was been the fourth one. But what
oh
fucked
yeah,
Spider-Man 3 was that Sam Raimi knew barely anything about them.
Yeah.
And he's came out and said that.
Yeah.
But Sony wanted Venom in the movie.
True. Plus, I don't like that character as Venom, or that actor as Venom. Mm-mm.
Oh fuck, what's his name?
I forgot his name too.
Only Venom I know is Tom Hardy. Woohoo!
Exactly.
Tom
Mm-mm.
Hardy as Venom's pretty
Hell
good.
yeah.
I do like Tom Hardy as Venom.
Yeah.
I just like Tom Hardy.
Me too. Oh my god.
Isn't Tom Hardy in Peaky Blinders?
I don't know.
I've
I was
never
hoping
seen
Tom
that.
Hardy would be the new James Bond.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's all I have on Deadpool and Wolverine. I enjoyed the movie. Thought it was pretty good.
I do have like one last sentence but I'll say like in closing, like
Go ahead. We'll
last
start with
words.
you with closing off, since you're our guest.
All I'm gonna say is flame on.
Or like flame
R.I.P.
off.
Flame off. Literally. Oh God, that was good. That was good. Yeah. R.I.P. Gone too soon. I would say what he said in the post-credit scene, but I can't remember it. It was too many words. Catherine has not recovered.
I have no
think we
idea what
broke
I'm
her.
gonna do with you two.
Absolutely nothing because we're
Oh
amazing.
my-
That's true. I do love both of y'all.
Love you
That's
too,
all
bitch.
right. I have Jordan rolling sometimes when we're discussing House of the Dragon on Tuesdays.
Oh
with
yes.
some of the
Oh
comments
yes.
I come up with. Wait till
I haven't
this
even
Tuesday,
started taking
Jordan. I
notes
got
on
some
that.
good
Oh
ones.
God. Oh God.
So
I haven't even taken notes
I
on
don't know
that.
if
I
I
need
could top
to.
y'all two in closing. Gee. I think in my next life I want to come back as Cassandra Noble just so I can take my fingers and rub through people's brains
No. Yeah.
and play with their heads. Didn't say which one.
Oh,
I know that I'm done.
real quick. I know what I was gonna say. Both of the kid versions of Deadpool were Ryan Reynolds' own children.
Yes. Yes. I did hear about that. Also,
And
oh,
I think I saw something where the cowboy version of Deadpool was Matthew McConaughey, but I haven't been
yes.
able to confirm that.
That is confirmed. It is. It
Oh, is
was.
it?
Yeah. Which was
Nice.
amazing. Yeah. Uh, not that important. Well, it's a critique. It's a comment. Speaking of Cassandra again, I will say I loved it when she fucking like pushed Wolverine through the dirt and like pushed him like, oh my God, that was so cool. But like there's no way in real life he would have survived. Like, oh my God. But it was cool. And then wasn't his like claws sticking up through
Yeah,
the dirt? That
a
shit
little
was
bit.
so fun.
It would have been
Oh
some
my
shit if
God.
you fucking stab somebody like that.
Oh my God, right. Like slice and dice. Like a cheese grater. Ugh. Oh my God. But yeah, that was hilarious. But yeah, flame on. Or off.
Well, I guess we're gonna flame on out of here then. So we hope you enjoyed the mid podcast recap, discussion, whatever you want to call it, review of Deadpool and Wolverine. If you haven't seen it, sorry we spoiled it, but get your ass to the theater and check it out. And Jordan and I will be back tomorrow night discussing House of the Dragon. And I don't know when the kid will be back because every time I ask him to podcast, he's too busy. So until next time, I'm Catherine. That's Brendan. That's Jordan. And we're out of here. Don't lose your head.
Bye.
Bye. Flame on.